Style is the answer to everything. A fresh way to approach a dull or dangerous thing. To do a dangerous thing with style is what I call art.
You guys, I thought I was recording and I wasn't. And I'm pretty upset about that because I wanted you to see the struggle. But it's okay. I think you guys saw what I did before. The big giant gap that I had to do for this liner. Well, I fixed the gap. Okay, fixed the gap. So I had to basically seam strip as I was sewing so that I could see how much I needed to cinch the yarn, because when you sew a fabric liner onto a yarn project, it's really difficult because the yarn expands as you're pushing it through the feeder. Okay, it's what I call it. I don't know if that's what it's really called. But as you're feeding the yarn, and you got to do it in ways where, and it's going to dip. When I dip, you dip, I dip. So it's going to dip, or it dipped where where my yarn dipped, but I pretty much got it to where, you know, it's good. But I think I might sew the top of the fabric, like this little lip right here is hanging over. I think I might go back around and sew that. I'm using yellow yarn and I have that on my side, so let's see, because I thought I was recording and I wasn't. Now I'm really upset with myself. But yeah, we're gonna go back through. We're gonna sew that top lip on. Try to keep it even. Let's do it. I'm listening to a book review, and this girl's top like 20 books. So I finished doing the top stitch. The one thing that I'm probably gonna have to, or that I'm gonna have trouble with though for right now, is that I need to go along and pull these extra little stitches right here from when I seam ripped while I was sewing. So, but the thing with that is that it's gonna be hard. Also, if you guys can see me, you know, I'm gonna, what's up, buddy?
Hola.
That's Isaiah. Also, I'm going to be, like, the difficult thing for me right now is that it's now that I've got the liner out of the way, the handle. Doing the beading and everything for the handle. I am dreading it. I thought that this liner was going to take me forever, but it literally only took me like 15 minutes. Seam ripping and all and everything. So, but I need to do the handle. I got to do the beads. And I texted Andrea this morning and I was like, girl, I am procrastinating so hard on this bag. Like, I'm dreading finishing it. And she's like, just send it to me. I'll do the liner and whatever else. And I was like, no. I'm going to make it from start to finish. I said, I just needed you to tell me to get going. She was like, get your butt in gear. Did that help? And finish this bag. And I was like, yeah, that helped. So finishing it off. Also, I have 2 orders. So that's why the rush right now in getting this bag done, because I don't want to start my other 2 orders and not finish this one. So what I'm doing for my other 2 orders is my sister's friend, her coworker, she I had to switch out my 2-foot ladder for my little ottoman that goes with my rocking chair in the room, because I was like hunched over, my back was hurting, so I did that. But she is a softball mama, so she asked if I can make softball comfort ball, like stuffies. I was like, sure. So I tried a pattern out yesterday in white in this particular yarn that I thought would go really great. And I asked my sister's coworker if she could send me a photo to be, accurate about what she wanted. So I got the photo, and it turns out it's not a white baseball. It is a yellow softball. I was like, oh, so she wanted yellow. So you want a yellow? And she was like, yeah, it's softball. And I was like, ew, I forgot about that. My nieces played softball. I should have figured that out. I got banned from watching their baseball or their softball games because I'm that aunt that screams, yeah, baby, you got it. Like, I'm so loud when it comes to sports and all that stuff. So, because I'm super competitive. That's why I didn't play like in team sports. But I, that's why I did like kickboxing and regular box. That's why I did combat, hand-to-hand combat sports. So now I'm doing that. And then a friend of mine from the farmer's market, she was like, hey, my son likes the snake, but he's run it to the ground. The snake that I made him, that started the pattern that I originally bought, that started all the doing all of the snakes that I make. I am so itchy. Okay, I went to the pool, took my kids and a friend of mine to the pool on Friday, and we were sitting in the sun. My back was to the sun. I'm like this, and I'm just like, yeah. And it's just itchy on both sides, like itchy, because I got like really burned. Look at that. Look at that bird. Never mind the traps. This is always swollen right here because I have like full-on glands. But look at red. That was Friday. The burn is still feeling it because I haven't been in the sun for a while. But at least I got rid of my tan. At least that's gone, right? So, but anyways, it was just so funny. So, liner's done. It is finished. Now I get to do the handle and figure that out. Figure out how I'm gonna, you know, do the handle and all that stuff. So, yeah. All right. Well, I think that's gonna be it for right now. I'm gonna do the handle off camera. I'll probably update you guys. But here is what I wanted to do. This is what I'm gonna do. Okay. I have this hardware. It's all magnetized right now because it's magnetized. So I have this hammer tool and I have these little brads or these fasteners. Okay. And then I'm gonna put that's why it's all sticking together. I'm like, why is there's no magnet in there? I'm gonna put a magnetic snap in here in the middle so she can snap it closed. And then, so that's that. And then I have the swivel heads over there on the other side. I'm putting D-rings. Let me put all this back in here. I tend to set things aside so that I can have it all organized. I don't know what I was thinking with having the D-rings and having this at the same time. But I don't think I'm going to do the D-rings. But this from corner to corner, okay, like this, I'm going to put, I think I'm going to do 2 on each side right here. Of course, I have to like poke a hole through so that I can, you know, 1 on each side like this. Hammer that in there. And then I'm going to do that. Okay. Maybe possibly, I'm going to see how I can open, I'm going to have my husband open the D-ring and then like loop them through so it closes like this and loop it through so the D-ring sits right there through this hole and it's a more, and then I have these lobster claw swivel, but I thought I brought the other ones out. I'm gonna have to get the bigger ones that I have. These were supposed to be for my keychain lip balm holders, but the bottom portion is too small. So I'm gonna try and figure out, I think these ones were gonna be for lanyards as well. I don't know what I was thinking with these ones. We'll figure it out later. But let's see. I'm gonna need a hammer. I have my hammer downstairs. And I normally do it on the floor on a piece of this tile that I have here. But it's normally just you cut a slit, so I need a knife just to poke a hole through one of the holes right here of my stitchings. Probably right there. I probably should have, well, you know what, right here seems like a good spot. seems like a good spot. There and there. Yeah. Let's see if I can do this. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. I brought like 3 different knives. I have this one, which I'm probably going to use this one. There. You know when you feel like that phantom hair and it's like really thin? And then I brought this one. This one's pretty sharp, but I use it for a lot of stuff, so I don't know. And then I have my Japanese throwing knives. So, I don't know. I might use my Japanese throwing knives. My son is getting me my hammer right now. I'm going to move my sewing machine. It's very heavy. You know, I could always use my seam ripper. I didn't even think of that until right now, until it fell on the floor. So, thank you, Papa. Let's see how this works on one end. I'm going to try my best here. And don't worry, I'm well versed in knives, very well versed in knives. I won't hurt myself. Okay, so I did, I did it! I did one side. I'm going to do the other side. I'm going to get this done and then I'll come back and show you guys my progress, okay? Yay, I finished. Okay, so this one, look at, perfect. I could see right through both of them as I line them up. And then corner to corner, lined up. I still have to, oh, here we go. I was like, wait a minute, that's not lined up. So yeah. Yep. So exciting. And then now, in the center, I might do 2 clasps. One here and one there. Or maybe just one in the middle. I don't know what she wants, but I'm going to put the D-rings in there. See if my husband can open them up for me with some needle nose pliers. I didn't end up using my knives. I just stuck my, I just poked a hole in the middle, lifted it up, poked a hole at the edge of the silver here. And then I just seam ripped it. And then I got the scissors and cut an X and then spread it apart around the eyelets and then hammered them in. I'm so excited. I can't believe I got this done already. I'm going to send a picture to Andrea. I'm going to put all of this away because I thought that's what I was been procrastinating for, because I didn't know how I was going to do the handles. I didn't know how I was going to do any of this bag. I forgot this. I keep forgetting this is like jammed, stuck in there. I'm gonna have to get some needle nose pliers and pull it out. But I have plenty of these. Dude, ow. I'm gonna have to like open this up and put some cushion in it or something because my butt bone is hurting pretty bad. I have a whole stack of these in here. So I like this one is from Hobby Lobby. This one right here from Hobby Lobby. These I got from Amazon, and these are a little bit more thicker, heavy duty. I do have to hand sew them on, and that's something that I don't like to do. The zigzag stitch on my sewing machine does not work. So, not happy about that. It's like right under the bra strap where it just like itches so bad. All right, well, I'm gonna go off camera. I'm going to finish the, I hope I have enough beads for beading the handle. Oh, and I forgot I needed to make a stuffed flower for it. I had nails on. I took my nails off, and now the glue is just really rough surface, so I have to sand those down and then do a clear coat because I don't like feeling it. It gets stuck on the yarn when I'm crocheting. Don't look at my weird bun. But that's it for right now, you guys. Did I say it was Tuesday? It's Tuesday. Yesterday, I got some sort of stomach bug. It lasted for a good 5 hours. I ate bad chicken, and I was like upchucking and other things, and it was not pleasant. I didn't eat at all yesterday, so I am happy to say that I was able to eat this morning, and my belly is full. So yeah, this is a good idea. Just looked at this and I was thinking at the same time as I was talking. I have these laces. Oh my gosh, I forgot I got these. It's parachute cord. I was going to make something out of them, and I forgot what I was going to make out of them. And I have, but I'm not going to, this is not what I'm not use. I'm not going to use this. I think I'm going to use fishing line or yarn to string the beads. But I'm going to use this bag to put the rest of the project in for I'm going to have to buy like bigger fish hooks. I'm so excited. So the purse itself is finished. Now it's just the handle. All right, procrastinating again. All right, guys, I'll be back, I think. Hey, guys, oops. So I'm back. And guess what? I finished the bag. Look at the handles are so pretty. Oh my gosh. I did the fluffy yarn for that, and here's the like a crossbody situation. Let me, oh my Gideons. Oh. Look at this. This is so cool. I purposely twisted this on the other side as well. I was going to twist it more, but I decided not to. But I'm so excited. Look at this bag. It's so pretty. Now, it's not like identical because I just couldn't get the yarn to work for me. So I'm going to try my best to do another bag, but this is just, I love it. And this took all the beads, all 100 beads in the bag. So that's it. That's it. I finally finished the stinking bag. Yeah, I didn't put any pockets in it and I'm regretting it, but my husband, he's calling the kids down because it's time for the boys to work out. But that is it. I gotta go make dinner. My stomach is starting to cramp again and I don't know what's going on. I think it's after I take the magnesium, but I take magnesium glycinate and it shouldn't cause me cramps or anything like that, or cause any of the issues that I'm having. This will be the first time that I've had those issues with that vitamin. So, sorry, I'm trying to adjust. I'm on the last episode of Jessica Jones. I finished Luke Cage. We're almost done with Iron Fist. And yeah, and then it's off to the Defenders. I'm excited. Yeah. All right, I gotta go. It's time to make dinner. See you guys tomorrow. Peace. Hey guys, it's Wednesday. I'm doing my brows right now. We are going to be headed to what is that called? Wednesday. It's been 2 weeks, okay? So, oh yeah, but knit and crochet. We're going to the knit and crochet meetup, and then afterwards I gotta go to Michael's to see if they have the neon yellow yarn, because I forgot that I had to do that I had the meeting today. Why am one eyebrow is coming out nice and the other one is like, not today. Talking to myself. Oops. Talking to myself. Isaiah's like, who are you talking to? So we're gonna go to the knit and crochet meeting. Then afterwards, where are we going, son?
Barnes and Noble.
We're gonna go to Barnes and Noble afterwards. And then we're gonna do Michael's. I normally get the kids a summer book. Is Joshua getting ready? Okay. But we gotta go now because it starts in like 5 minutes. It starts in 5 minutes. So I gotta fix that. I don't know why my eyebrows.
I was just having trouble waking up, so you're gonna have to yell for him.
Okay, that is.
I tried waking him up, but he kept open. Mom, you should have seen him. He was like opening his eyes, but he was like really cool. Like his right shut, man. I don't think he had a very much good sleep last night.
No. That's because you guys be standing on your phone all day. Or all night.
I was asleep.
You was asleep. Alright guys, so I will meet you back at the crochet and knit meeting. Gotta get these kids under control. Gotta go put my glasses on. I gotta eat something before we take off. Make sure the kids have food. We're going. Alright. So, this is Tina. She's my knit and crochet bestie, and she's making me a blanket.
Yes. Yes. Uh-huh.
And we're fighting over this thing. You see that over there? That box that Gail brought?
Yeah.
We're gonna fight over it. She's
Yep,
gonna
we
win.
are.
Because she's really good on wrestler. So me and Tina just found out we're ear twins. Okay, you guys, I'm done with the knit and crochet. The kids had fun. They even got a free snack out of it and a stack of books. Because I guess it's, they get free lunch and a stack of books. I don't know when. I forgot to ask when. But today they did get it. And we'll see if they do it again in 2 weeks when we come back for another meeting. And forgive my hair from the last clip. I didn't realize my hair was this jacked up, you guys. Why didn't anybody tell me? My hair is like a mess. Anyways, we're on our way to, the kids want to go to Barnes & Noble, but I think we'll go there. I don't know if we'll go there first. I think so. I don't know.
You said we would go there first.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did.
I did not.
Yeah, you did. You said right after the library, we'll go after Barnes & Noble.
Okay, we'll go there first. I do have a meeting at 1 o'clock. It's a finance meeting for the school. It's something that I have to take every year and renew because it's one of those things to where if I don't take those classes, then I can't participate in counting the money, using the register and stuff like that for when I volunteer at the kids' school for like the book fair and the holiday shops and stuff. So I got a meeting at 1 o'clock, but I do still have to go to Michael's and Hobby Lobby to go get the yarn that I need for these orders that I got, and I have to finish a project, the Hexi-Cardi I'm gonna be doing. So I'm probably gonna have to frog the turquoise. You know what I'm gonna do? I know exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna frog all the purple on one side, do all turquoise on one side, and then I'm going to do all purple on the other side. That way it's easier for me and I don't have to shop for new colors. So I'm gonna frog like the whole thing, I guess. Okay, I'm at Michael's. Haven't been here in quite some time. So we're gonna go in there. We're gonna see if they have the Bright Lights yarn from Bernay. Lord willing, they do. Okay, right away as I walk in, guys, it's July. We're in July, or June, it's June. Why are we doing Halloween so early? Oh my gosh. I don't like the rush. Don't judge me. Look at my hair, you guys. They don't have Bright Lights here. I'm kind of disappointed, but I have these. They have these. I'm gonna see this end cap here. They have the neon green. So, oh look, they have yellow over here. Let's see. I need like a neon bright yellow. I'm gonna send a picture of this to my customer and see if she's okay with that bright yellow or that yellow. Otherwise, they only have like a mustardy kind of yellow, and that's it. And then they have this right here. I know Hobby Lobby does have like that neon yellow, but I wanted to do, you guys, I can't get over my hair. Just, I know they have that neon yellow. So I'm still gonna go over there. But my meeting is in like 10 minutes. But here is the big don't have excuse me. This is their big selection that they have, but I'm gonna text a picture of that other yarn to my customer, so I'll be back. I'm at Andrea. I got kicked out of the meeting, and I don't know why. I think maybe my camera wasn't working. I've been sitting here for the last hour and a half. This stinking meeting that I just got kicked out of, so that's not fun. But kids are hungry. I'm gonna go see what's going on, see if I can register for another date. But I've been sitting here crocheting. Yeah, I'm trying to finish this. I still have to go to Hobby Lobby. But I'm waiting for a response from our team leader. Why did I get kicked out? The host kicked me out. I don't know why. But I got this book. It's the third one. It just came out in paperback. I have the first two in special edition. Isaiah's getting this one. But I'll be back. Oh, hey guys. It's the next day. I did not end up updating you guys yesterday because it was just too chaotic. It was really chaotic. My kids were hungry. Let me close my door. Hold on. Kids were hungry. I ended up taking them to go home. But I did go, like, come bring them home to eat. I did, however, go to Hobby Lobby to check on the yarn, and I went to Walmart to check the yellow yarn. I was looking for something like this, but it's not as bright as my customer wants it. She wants like this neon yellow, and if you guys don't recall, yesterday I was running around trying to look for Bernay or why do I always forget Joann's brand yarn? It's Big Twist. But I didn't find any Big Twist at my Michael's, so I'm gonna have to see about the Michael's in Riverside. However, I did end up ordering it. It's gonna be here tomorrow. You know, it's not Big Twist. It's the Bernay blanket in brights. So it's the neon bright ones, like the pink and the green and the orange. They have the yellow. And I think I might have gotten it sparkle, but the softball team is girls, so I don't think they'll mind. But I did end up going to Hobby Lobby. I couldn't record. There was just too many people there. There was so many people at Hobby Lobby. It was like, dude, there was like 5 people in one aisle, and there was another few more people on the other aisle. And I was like, holy cow, I've never seen this many people at once. And everybody was like, excuse me, pardon me, excuse me, coming through, pardon me, please, excuse me, sorry. And people meaning me. A lot of other people were not pardoning themselves, and people were laughing, smiling at me because I was going, oh, I'm so sorry, excuse me, pardon me, can I please just walk through? Thank you so much, I appreciate it. Thank you, sorry. Excuse me, pardon me, sorry, because I'm like that. It's it's a part of the ADHD vernacular where, we're constantly apologizing. So that's what I was doing. I had a couple of ladies laugh and smile like, oh, it's okay. Nobody else is doing that. And I'm like, yeah, well, we kind of should, as a society, be an example of some niceties. But anyways, so Hobby Lobby, I got this vibrant red in Crafter's Secret, and I'm hoping that it is the same red that I have for this project. And I think it's this bag, because I have a bag full of shawls. No, this is a different shawl. By the way, guys, I'm feeling worse today than I did yesterday. Monday, when I told you I was sick on Monday, when I told you on Tuesday that I didn't record, because Monday, I don't know what, I got a stomach bug, something happened, I don't know what happened, and Tuesday I was still kind of like getting tummy cramps. I don't know what I ate, but it caused stomach cramps, and I was, for a lack of a better word, and I don't have decorum when it comes to being descriptive, I was throwing up, and it hurt my throat, and sorry if this is TMI, but it was coming through my nose too, and I kind of panicked because I have asthma. And so I was pounding on the wall because we have a full bath, okay? We have a separate glass encased shower, and we have a jacuzzi tub. It's not very big, you know, it's just enough for one person to be in there. And then we have an enclosed toilet stall. So I'm in the toilet stall, and it's just like a regular toilet stall like you have at the, you know, places that you, in public restrooms, that's how big it is. And I'm like banging on the wall, like, and my husband's coming up with my hot tea because I was just like, it hurts, my stomach hurts, I don't know what's going on. And I was like, oh, my son was like, Mom, are you okay? He was like, Dad, Mom needs you. And my husband comes, sees if I need anything, runs downstairs, makes my tea, and I'm already just, and my throat hurts so bad now. And I've been coughing and coughing. And it's only because my throat is sore from expelling my stomach contents. And my nose has been sore. So I don't know what I ate, what happened. But I have a frontal headache right here because I could not sleep well last night. So when you have like that frontal headache right in the front right here, it's just like, and then, like right in your temples, just like, you know, you gotta sleep more. So I didn't sleep very well last night because I was coughing so much. So I don't know if it's turning into a cold or something, but I'm like, awesome. But anyways, you guys, I don't know why I went on that tangent, but my throat is sore. And yes, yay, it matches. I thought it was peaches and cream, and it's not. It is Crafter's Secret in red. Come in. So I got the, what's up, baby?
I use some dad shorts.
Yeah, I think they're in the room or downstairs hanging on the rack. Why don't you use the sewing machine and sew it? Okay. But I'm so excited. I'm happy I could finish this. I thought it was peaches and cream, and it was not. You can see the difference there. This is more of a, like, I don't know, a softer pink faded, and that's like really bright and vibrant. And I took this with me yesterday to the crochet and knit meeting, and what do you know? They convinced me not to frog it, to wait until I go to Hobby Lobby and Michael's and Walmart to find, you know, a newer red. And when I went to Michael's, I grabbed the loops and threads to see if that would match, but still, it is brighter than the peaches and cream, but not as bright as the Crafter's Secret. So I bought more of that. So this is going in here so I could finish it. And then there was only one left of this at Michael's. And this is, I forget, it's like blue stripes or something. Oh, Patriot Ombre. So I can finish both the blue and this red market bag that I had started. But now I have more red. I can make a red, white, and blue bag because I can't find any more of the American flag, but I'm gonna, it's very popular. What's up, buddy? Continuing on, I found this, the mango, for my Hexie Cardi. I could not find light peach. I was like, what the heck? And in place where the light peach is, they had like this light colored terracotta. It was a beautiful, beautiful clay color. I loved it so much. But I'm going to go back on Friday, see if they have any more of this color. If not, I'll have to go back on Monday. And guys, I don't know if I'm going to market on Saturday, if I'm feeling like this, because I'm tired. Lastly, next up is Walmart. I went to Walmart and I bought Mandala Gradient. You guys, I wanted to buy more, but I limited myself to these two, and I'm hoping to get more of these. I'm going to make those because it's 295 yards, I believe. 295 yards in each. And that one shawl that I did is a yarn eater. And this one was only like these, or I could do my granny square shawl. The granny square tassel shawl, I could do that with these as well. But I'll probably, like, these two would probably be one, because I don't know how many yards is in these. 355. And it takes about almost 2 of these to make one. So I'll probably do 2 of these. They have like this turquoise color and like this deep midnight blue. Gorgeous. Last thing I'm going to show you guys is, because I was so exhausted yesterday, I decided to make a giant dinosaur. I made a giant dinosaur last night. I'm not done with his, you know, this part of it, because my hands started to hurt and my bones have been achy. That's how I know I'm not feeling well, is that I could feel my arthritis just get there. So I'm going to finish this up today. But I'm going to go eat breakfast right now. And while I'm eating breakfast, I'm going to scour. I did find one YouTube video on the spider. So I'm going to check that out while I'm eating my yogurt and protein shake, drinking my protein shake. And you guys, my husband, I found this in the closet the other day. Actually, last night, found in the closet. And I take my showers at night. So whatever I wear after my shower is what I'm going to wear the next day. And he left me a Captain America shield t-shirt. I was like, you're joking. He gave it to me. I was so excited. And then I was like, oh, you know what? It goes perfect with the Captain America socks that Rose gave me. So, excuse me. Yep. All right. I'm going to go eat. I spent 15 minutes talking to you guys. See you in a bit. Hey guys, update. I'm on my way to Walmart to go get some Renee blanket in black, because my customer wants it in black. I thought I had a giant skein in my room, but I cannot find it. Oh no. Looks like there is an accident up ahead. I'm on my way to Walmart right now. I looked everywhere. I looked in. I thought I saw the yarn in when I was cleaning my room in those areas that I needed to clean. I thought I saw it. But I must have been mistaken, because I looked in the bags that I put all that yarn in, took it all out, couldn't find it, just found a small amount. I was like, okay, well, I have a chunky black yarn that's by Lion brand, and I think it's like the Vanna White style yarn. Tried it, the center hole, like this, like the magic ring when you pull it to close, it's not closing all the way. You get like this tiny hole in the center, and I'm just like, I can't have that. So I tried my best, and the way it's coming out, the way they're having, like the way the yarn is coming out, it's just not working out. It doesn't look good. I like the Renee blanket yarn better. So I'm on my way to Walmart, one closest to my house, which is not close at all, to go get it. And in my brain, on my way here, my daughter wants to have a play date with her bestie who lives up the street from me, and I'm like, okay. She made a little bit of a mess in her room on her floor, so I'm gonna go home, help her clean that up, turn her bedroom into a movie theater. My son has a TV in his room. I'm gonna take that out, put it in her room, set it up as a theater. Tomorrow, I'm gonna see if her mom wants to come over or drop her daughter off tomorrow, and the girls can have a little movie night with some candy, popcorn, and snacks in her bedroom. So my daughter needs some bestie time with her girl away from her brothers. I didn't end up bringing her with me because she was trying to clean it as I left, but I was just thinking like, oh, they can have a movie theater moment. So yeah, my brain works funny, guys. But we're on our way to Walmart right now. I'm gonna go get the yarn. Be back. Okay, so I'm here and they don't have it. They just had this mainstay thick chunky yarn. I don't need that one. I need the Bernay. Did it go underneath?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Uh-huh. So I think I have to go to the Walmart I went to yesterday because I think they have Bernay Black over there. So I'll be back. Alright, you guys, found it. Black Bernay blanket. And then I got this one, the one that I've been wanting because I had a gift card for $18. I returned my book because yesterday I went to Barnes and you saw that I got the special edition in the Crescent City trilogy. And it just came out about 3 weeks ago now. And the special edition of Barnes & Noble. But last week, Friday, I had gotten it here. It's not the special edition, so I returned the one that I bought, and I got it back for $17. But then I saw this cut-off tie-dye American. Now, don't laugh at me. I wear little boys' clothes, and this is size 18. I wear little boys. I've always worn little boys' t-shirts. The shorts and stuff I can't because, you know, I'm an adult woman with a giant waistline or hip size, so not giant, but you know what I mean. So I got this, and then I was walking by and I saw this shirt for $5. It's slightly smaller than the American flag shirt, but I feel like if I cut off the neck and the sleeves, it'll do me good. And then I bought this. I was like, where's the shirt for my daughter for 4th of July? It's a horsey corn. I had to get it for her. Tank top with the matching shorts. So hopefully the waistline will fit her because my daughter is super skinny and she's super tiny. So I'm on my way back home. I'm happy. I had to drive way out to Marietta to the other Walmart to go get the black yarn, the Bernay blanket yarn. So got that. Now that I got that, I can go home and start giving you guys updates. So my battery's on low. I'm like in the 20 percentiles of battery life. So I gotta get going. I'm gonna plug in my phone when I get home, start on the spider face. See you guys in a bit. Hey guys, so I made the spider head. I looked up spider eyes and I was like, don't spiders have like 6 eyes? Some spiders have 6, some have 8, like some have 4, some have just 2, but inside each eye is like millions of tiny little eyes. So I know that about spiders. So I just did this and then I added more right here. But this is the head. I'm working on the body right now. I'm almost done with the spider too. It's pretty quick. Doing the decreases, you know, I don't know if it's me. I use the same yarn. I use the same hook size. Why does that happen? And then I stuff it and I have to go back. This is the front and then I have to pull like the yarn. Sorry, there's fibers from the stuffing. I have to pull the yarn from the closing end to the beginning, pull it through, and then string it in here and then pull it so it's not pointing. I mean, I fixed it. You guys notice it's getting harder and harder for me to talk. My throat is feeling worse and worse. I have to take my kids to the pool tomorrow, so I probably won't go to the pool or be in the pool, maybe just like on the outside with my legs in. But so this part right here is confusing to me. I don't know. Maybe it's because the same thing happened with this, and I was like, well, it's too pointy for me right now. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I fixed it. So I guess I should just trust the process, and then it's gonna cone. So you're decreasing and it's gonna like cone out, and I guess you sew them and then you do the legs. So I'm gonna see where I go from here. I have a couple of text messages that I have to respond to right now. I won't be going to market on Saturday. It's my younger sister Mary's birthday, so I'm gonna go surprise her and probably take her out to breakfast or something, because she's like, we're not gonna do anything. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go down there and, you know, maybe go do pool party or something like that with my sister. I do have to finish an order. The softballs, I have 13 of them to make, so I have, hope Lord willing, when the yarn comes in, it comes in tomorrow early, and I can start them and work on them at the pool or all day at home. I don't know, but I can work on them all day Saturday and then Sunday as well, because they're not that hard. Them softballs, you know. The only thing I think that's going to be difficult is the stitching, but I do have to type out the little cards that they come with. So I guess I should have got card stock on when I was at Michael's yesterday. We'll see if I need to get that, and if I do, our church is next. Well, church is in Marietta and Michael's is in Temecula, which is like 15 minutes down the road from our church. So I guess I can have my husband drive me to Michael's after church on Sunday, and we can go do that. But all right, I will update you guys more on this. I'm not going to be crocheting on camera today because I'm just chilling, you guys, and I'm really, really tired. So I'm taking my time and I'm just watching crochet YouTube videos. That's it. But all right, I'll be back in a second. All right, so I did this row wrong. So I'm gonna frog it. We're supposed to decrease in the first stitch. First 2 stitches decrease. And then single crochet in 12. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and then decrease again, and then do another 12. So I guess I am going to crochet with you guys really quick while I do this row, because I don't know what I'm doing. I just rewatched the video. I was trying to find the spot where she was doing that part, because the way she wrote it down, because I was following her written instructions, and she was on silent while I was watching a video on my TV, and I was watching her on silent but with captions on my phone. Let's see if I can lower you guys a little bit more. And there we go. Okay, so I'm so drained. I'm so tired. Let me see. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then, because I have a giant order to do, I talked to Pam today and I talked to my mom. I won't. Pam had knee replacement surgery about 4 weeks ago, and she's missed all of June. Me and my mom has missed all of June because the first weekend of June was my older sister's birthday party, and then the second weekend of June was my son Joshua's promotion from 8th grade, so we had a party for him. And then last weekend we did a going away surprise thing for my younger sister Amanda, my baby sister Amanda. I'm 10 years older than her. And so they're moving out to Texas, and this is their last couple of weeks with us. So we took her out. We went to the 80s bar and we had so much fun. When I cough now, it hurts right here. But we're going to go to the pool tomorrow. It just really wants some sun. So I'm probably, I don't know if I'm going to swim tomorrow, but instead of coming over for a movie, we're just taking the kids to the pool. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Huh. Well, that didn't work out, did it? There's 42 stitches, but, oh, 12. That's okay. It worked out because the first was an increase right there. Okay. So now it's decreased by 11. All right, you guys. We did the first row, and I think, I don't know how many increases or decreases we're supposed to do, but this is going to be 11. So let's get this row done, and I'll meet you at the end. Okay, so I've done 2 more rows actually. So I decreased 10. I think this might be okay with the little point at the end, the little booty going on. Maybe I'll pull it in, round it out. Yeah, I might round it out. Yeah, my voice is all messed up. Yeah, look, rounding it out when I stuff it, and then I'll just string through. I'm gonna finish this off camera, and then we'll come back and see how I do. Yeah. Okay, see you in a second. You almost done?
You need to use the restroom?
No.
You record a video?
Yeah.
Done.
All right. Good, because it's already recording. All right, guys, I'm back. I did the blit. Here is the spider. Now I just need the legs. And look, the point isn't as prominent. So I'm pretty excited about that. So I guess we have to sew the legs onto the body before you sew the body onto the head, because she didn't say to sew the body yet onto the head. So I'm going to do that. But, well, I started a leg already, and it looks pretty difficult. Are you okay?
I hit my knee on a door frame.
Ow. I just finished row 2. I guess we're supposed to do 5 rows of single crochet of 6, and then do an increase to make it 8, and then do an immediate decrease to give it like that bendy knuckle look. So, oops. So yeah, let's do that. I left my stitch markers over there, but we're on, oops, we're on row 3. This is, I don't know, where is row 3? There it is. Okay. 1, 2, and then that is your increase area. I have pipe cleaners that I'm going to use to put in here. Okay, so now it is an instant decrease. So in the same stitches that you increase, you decrease. So that was one increase. This is single crochet 1, single crochet 2, single crochet decrease, and then single crochet 1, and last single crochet. And I think, and that's how you do the knuckle, like, because it gives it a bendy effect, like bend. However, I think, yeah, I'm just gonna do it this one time, and when I make them again, I'm just gonna put pipe cleaners in there. So now I guess we do a couple more rows of the leg. And then here is one spider leg. It looks like a finger. Not a finger. So I guess it's a, oh, maybe she's sewing them. Oh, she sews the legs all together. So there's 8 legs. I have to make 7 more of these. And then I guess you sew them together, 4 on one side, 4 on the other, and then sew those to the body, and then sew the head on. Sew buttons. All right, this is done. I'm gonna go find my giant pipe cleaners if I can find them. I'm so tired. Okay, I'll be back. Hey guys, it is the next day, and I finished my little spider dude. Look at how cool he is. I love this guy. I frogged the leg that I showed you guys. Okay, I frogged the leg that I showed you guys because it just wasn't working out. It was being worked in a round. Like everything gets worked in a round. I'm not good when it comes to working in the round because I forget to switch my stitch marker. I forget to use my stitch marker. And then counting it confuses my eyes when I do the round. It's only in specific projects where I really don't have to count the rows that I do work in rounds, but I prefer not to work in the rounds. I prefer to work in row by row and slip stitching at the end of each row. So I frogged that original leg and I just did, you know, straight up, now tell me, do you really want to love me? And I ended up putting pipe cleaners in there so you can bend the legs. Look. Ah, it's so cool. He's so cool. I love it. This is Harry the spider, or Henry the Henderson spider. Just kidding. Who remembers that show, Harry and the Hendersons? But there's the eyes. He is amazing. Well, my friend, and I realized after the fact that my friend Laura, she had ordered the snake. Okay, it's something that I had already made and in stock, and like I told you guys, I had the other order for the softballs, but the yarn is coming in today, so I'm gonna work with that today. But Laura had messaged me Tuesday night, and I didn't get the message until Monday morning that she wanted the spider. So I did mention that earlier in the week. I think it was yesterday I mentioned it, but I cut it out because I was rambling on about something else, and I was just like, that's just too much talking. So I cut it out, and I didn't feel like going back and trying to rearrange and edit and do all the stuff. So here's my explanation about that. I did mention it, cut it out, but now I'm going to mention it again. She did order this with the snake, and so we have the spider and the snake, and he wanted it black. It was really cool. So I only really completed 2 orders this week, which was the bag, okay, the flower pastel bag, which I'm so stoked about. You guys, these 2 projects is just amazing. These 2 orders, I just love them. So 2 completed orders. Snake doesn't count. I was working on the shawl this week too. Didn't end up finishing it. I put this on hold because I started the spider. But you know what? Maybe I should just complete it right now that I have you guys on here. And I'm not going to really be talking too much more. And then I got more yarn. I'm going to be making more giant dinosaurs and more spiders because I got an idea for this eyelash. The latte cakes, if I double up the yarn, because this is 580 yards, I believe. Oh, 530 yards. It's 530 yards. And who doesn't want a hairy spider? Isn't that cool? So I grabbed those. And then I grabbed the Colorama Halo from Karen. I don't know. If I double up on this as well, because this one has, how many yards is this one? 481. So it's slightly less. But, and how many yards is this? But it doesn't compare because this is a bulky 5 or bulky 6. This is 220 yards. And I almost used more than half. But because this is wound on the inside, it's probably exactly half of what I used because you used more yardage to wind the ends as opposed to winding on the inside. Because the winding on the inside takes shorter rounds to wind, as opposed to when it gets larger, using more yardage to wind. I don't know if you guys understand, if you got that at all. So I'm gonna finish this. I have to. I'm still waiting on the yarn for my softball order, and since I have you guys on here, I'm thinking I don't know if I want to keep going to the farmer's market because it's so far. It's like a 40-minute drive for me because it's in a town far, far away. And I want to be put on the waiting list for the farmer's market in Temecula, which is about 10-15 minutes closer than the Corona one. So I don't know, you guys. However, I'm thinking now, you know, my husband and I went for a walk last night and he was just like, he goes, babe, are you going to your, farmer's market? And I said, no. He goes, why not? I said, it's, you want to go fishing. And he was like, that's an excuse. Why don't you want to go? And I was just like, it's because, I'll lower you guys a bit. I don't want to go. And he starts laughing. He goes, you haven't gone all month. And I said, I know. I go, I'm seriously thinking about not going anymore, just switching it up. He goes, oh, okay, something to pray about. And I was like, yeah. So he was like, it's up to you, babe. It doesn't matter what what you want to do. I'll support you either way. So I'm like seriously thinking about not doing this farmer's market anymore. However, if I do that, my kids are enjoying me being home on Saturdays. They don't like me being gone on Saturdays because, I'm here all the time. And then if I'm gone one day, it's kind of like, Mom, where'd you go? We want you home. And it's the only day besides Sunday that our family gets to hang out together. So this part of the dinosaur, it's a little daunting and it's frustrating. This is the only part I don't like to do on the dinosaur. But so I'm thinking, like, if I stop doing the farmer's market, I will open up my Etsy shop full time. I will make things in bulk and then open it up every couple of weeks, and what would you guys like to see if you would purchase from me on my Etsy shop? What would you guys like to see? Would it be more of my project bags and travel kits and my, notions pouches and the stitch markers and stuff like that we did last summer or the summer before that? Because I still have them on my Etsy shop. I should upload pictures of the Christmas ones and keep everything up there seasonally. or do like a major drop and, you know, like here, this is the latest one. Michaels did come out with, you know, really cool fabric at our Michaels. So I don't know. Would you guys like to see that? Should I only, and then should I put like dinosaurs? Should I put squids and sea creatures and, you know, stuff like that on cows and things like that in my Etsy shop, in my mason jars and stuff with the, you know, different drinks and stuff? Would you guys order from me in that capacity? Because I don't know what else to do right now, because my business doing the farmer's market is not doing well. I mean, granted, the last time I went to the farmer's market, I made zero money, but the weekend before that, I did, I made over $400. It was a blessing, such a blessing, but it was the last time I made any money at the farmer's market. And that was like during Mother's Day. But I do have my regulars that go to the farmer's market and they order from me. And maybe, you know, I don't know, you guys. What should I do? If you've gotten this far in the video, you know, pray for me. I have no idea what I want to do. I do know what I want to do. Take that back. I do know what I want to do, but I don't want to miss out on sales. If I, you know, maybe I will go to the farmer's market every, you know, couple of weeks. The first Saturday of every month and the last Saturday of every month gives me time to do my inventory. But also there is a farmer's market, I think I told you guys this, in Temecula, which is closer to me. I can get put on the waiting list for that. And I also did sign up for a Thursday night market in Temecula. I haven't heard back from them because I just signed up yesterday. And it is the first Thursday and the last Thursday of every month. So this will be, yesterday was the last Thursday of June, and then they have two more next month, and then 2 more in August, which is when the kids start school. But it's like a first come, first serve basis for this one. So, I don't know. What do you guys think? What should I do? What is, you know, what is something that you would like to see me sell in my Etsy shop? I don't get a lot of foot traffic in it because I really don't advertise for it. That's my bad. So I'm just trying to make some big changes here, but I don't know if they're going to work out. I know my kids would prefer me be home. So, and I don't mind being home. I've gotten used to not going to the farmer's market this whole month. So I've spoiled myself, but like I said, at the same time, dang it, I'm like, I don't want to miss out on sales. And I sound like my Uncle David right now. My Uncle David had this really cool smoker's voice. Hey, Mia, how you doing? Hi, baby. He's been passed away for like 10 years now. And my Uncle Lawrence, they basically raised us, taught us how to do everything. But, yeah. All right, we are about done. I left my scissors over there, so I can't cut off the end, but I will pull this through. All right. Dinosaur done. Dinosaur done. And came out pretty good. It's finished, guys. So 3 complete projects this week. All right, you guys. Don't forget to have a blessed rest of your Friday, a blessed rest of your weekend, and we will see you next time. Peace out.